Love, love, peace, and salutations. Salutations, baby. My name is Michael J. Turner. I am the Southwest Shaman, the Earl of Arizona, and you are now shining with the Arizona sun. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being here, which is wherever you're at. Coming with love from AZ. This is StereoPHiX 888, a channel about personal development and growth on YouTube. Look, I ain't here to save you, and I can't tell you what to do. I'm sharing with you how I'm saving myself, and my morning routine is definitely what up, what up, what up, peace, peace. Yes, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. I took a hiatus. I took a hiatus. Um, my morning routine is like everything, man. I cling to it, but it's been implemented in my life in such a way. Yeah, man, what great timing. Um, it's been implemented in such a way I couldn't even stray from it. I'm gonna be real. Let me be candid. You know, we got to keep it real all the way live for you, all the way live for you, man. I've been going through a number of upgrades and changes and things, but didn't come without the pendulum swinging all the way over here. You know, because the pendulum swings, boom, boom, and this is how it works in everyday life and all year round. It never stops, you know. But the hair is still growing. The hair is getting, you know, we showing, and we got the Arizona sun, the Arizona sun. And if you haven't seen, I have some teeth now, like some whatever things. But yeah, man. So I have I'm in a relationship now, and I'm I'm basically going through the process of, or we both are going through the process of sorting our baggage, so to speak. And I think my baggage was a little heavier, which is crazy. Oh, it's just a different angle. It's a different angle. Um, you know, I'm in my studio. What up? What up? What up? Peace, East Coast. That's my guy right there, the young G's checking in. Check it on in for the East Coast. I'm trying not to have the sun blinding y'all. The Arizona sun is not playing right now because it's we're heading into we're heading into that summertime ish. Let's see. The Arizona sun wants to be part of this. Yes, sir. That was my guys. My geysers. What up? So ready for the summer. Yeah. Hit the water park. I'm not. You know, we're not far. We ain't far. There's a water park right there. You know. Yeah. Hey, there's water parks though. We got to be out there. Oh, it's like too dark over here. Um. So yeah, man. Shit. I am. You know, I got my coffee. I'm about to roll one. You know, oh, I was gonna kind of throw in some motions. You know, because this is what I do. This is how I do in the morning, really. But I'm on some really reflective shit right now because of the last week or so. You know, um, you know, like a year ago, this last week would have took me out for real. Like I would have been for real. You have to say this is a player mug, dog. This is a rare piece, right? I was gifted this. Um, I did. I leveled up only because of how I responded and how I moved through it, you know? And it's undeniable. Yeah. It's undeniable though that the level up occurred because of how I couldn't go back to my old self. I couldn't go back. And it was almost as though I tried, but at the same time like I had to so fucking bright, dude. Jeebus, there we go. I had to do those things. I had to go through the events. You know, I had to experience these things so I could respond to them properly, and then so basically the layers of the onion could unfold. You know, this is what's happening for me. Like layers are being removed. Um, and if you, I would love to go into detail if y'all are interested, man. If you know, but as you can see, you know, no, I mean, I mean, hey, see that forearm? See that? You can't really. It's not really a good. I want to give it to you properly, but it's like I can't. I want to give it to you. It's like this, man. This year, right? Now I just gotta get the weight and gain some weight up in this area. Because once my face fills out, um, and it's, you know, as much as I would like to say it's not important, dog. You start doing push-ups, bro. Bryson, start doing push-ups, my G. Hit them fives. Hit them sets of fives. Push-ups will make how you feeling good, you know, and build it up from there. I will. I will, dog. Try to get my girl to help me. Oh yeah, bro. Dude, it's like this, man. Whatever you do, however you approach working out, just make sure that you enjoy it. That's it. And but anyway, yeah, man. All right, 50 push-ups a day. Now, what about the pulls? What about the pull-ups? You know what I'm saying? If you haven't built up to that yet, pull-ups like make up a big, like almost like the biggest portion of the. You don't really need. To be honest, you could work out like once a week because, or so you know, if you want, because it's like the impact that has on your muscles when you rest that long is greater. You know, like if you get conditioned, like I'm conditioned to go out there and I could work out nonstop for however long, you know, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever. I'm conditioned for that. But if I haven't worked out really for the last week or so, and it's like now it's all gonna hit me, you know. But you know what? I only got to the level of conditioning from consistency over a long period of time. You know, we're talking about years of work for muscle memory because I did all the time in prison where I was just working out nonstop. It was like a lifestyle. And then it stuck with me. But then once I picked it up again, I just did a little bit here and there. When I started up again last September, just a little bit here and there. Honest to God, sometimes I just go do a little bit just to change my state of mind. Because it's like in that moment, you can't always reach for a substance or a drink or a food or something. So what other options do we have? You know, we could do this. But yo, on the pull-up bar thing, go to the park. If you're into calisthenics and you like to get outside, because they almost can go hand in hand, get to a park, you know, and find the bars. And if you're on, I don't know if where are you at right now, Bryson? Are you in the New York? Are you in? Is it snowing there still? um, yeah, I know out here in Phoenix, you know, the parks have the bars, so you can build the calisthenics there. Um, yeah. So I'm about to Thank you for the inspiration. Man, I'm so inspired right now. Man, you guys are showing me love. I really appreciate that, man, because I've been inspired by this YouTube thing, but like just to see y'all checking in on me, like that's so great. And yeah, you can use anything for weights. You can everything can become a workout. Well, shit. Basically, I got my I have a girl in my life now, so stop snoring. Yeah, I got a girl in my life, so and she loves my hair. So and she is the one person who's ever braided my hair when I was like, I don't know, 19 or something. Of course. Um, but like, so pretty soon you guys will see me with braids, and that's really going to maybe it's well, it's like it's the baby oil lotion, and just me washing it more and shit. But like, dude, yeah. So it's gonna be part of my whole thing, like videos I've put out with me with my hair looking better and all that stuff, like have already been more successful. So it's gonna be part of the whole thing. I'm gonna start to combine my opinion. My opinion, a player can look all right. I can clean up all right. You know what I'm saying? So I just haven't really. Hey, it's what it is. I gotta be on some shit. But like I I I I approach these videos with like the realness, like yo, we coming with the message I'm coming with, like it's like yo, here I am keeping it raw. Like I don't even need to. I could look ugly on that motherfucker, like and be like, yo, hopefully that was something that could catch somebody. But on the real, it's undeniable that the appearance is gonna. You just want to be inviting to people, and you want to be inviting to them and intriguing. So that's the other thing is my look can be very intriguing. This is what I've experienced um, going out with my girl and shit because she's actually taller than me. She's like 6 feet tall. So it's like I'm this multiracial, um, somewhat thuggish looking cat that and with this Amazon, and we both just very free. Um, yeah, I've done lots of camping, and what's crazy is actually I've gone camping with her. I've known her since she was or since I was like 19. Hmm. Well, you're gonna trip out because it's just really cool to me. I'm constantly like intrigued just by watching her because she's so tall, and I'm only like 5'7", so like, are you 20? Okay, shit. So I'm glad you found my channel, dog, because um you can. The saying goes, a smart man learns from his own mistakes, a wise man learns from the mistakes of others. I would love to be your oracle, you know? Like, and I can share a lot of benzo experiences. Matter of fact, let me just break one down right now. But real quick, I just wanted to reiterate that how interesting it is for me to just watch this tall woman that's all into me, and it's just weird. So it's just cool. It's just cool for me to see this. But all right. So check it out, man. Benzo story. All right, I got one for you. one time I was living with this is the first girl I moved in with. So I was like 20 something. She was 19 or something. I don't even know really, kind of, but like, so it was just really toxic. And like one night, I had this idea. Like I was like, I'm gonna go to meet up with my homie at the club, and I'm gonna take some Xanax. So like basically, I show up and I'm blacked out, or like I would be, in the height of the high there at the club, and then later in the night when we needed to leave, I would drive us home when he was too drunk. That was the idea, right? This is my thought process. After a certain amount of time where I was like, yo, I can't stand to be in this environment, in this situation, going back and forth battling with this woman. It was her apartment too, so she was doing all sorts of crazy shit to torture me. So here goes. She manages to manipulate me into agreeing to taking home, giving her friend a ride home. I'm already like, this is on some bullshit. She's on some bullshit. She stays on some bullshit. And I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'll do it. So I'm taking him home, and of course he's got some other drugs. And I was supposed to be clean at that time. I was clean at that time. I wasn't using anything. I was actually, yeah. And that's why it was so difficult for me, because I went from detox. I moved straight in with this chick who was actually she was tweaking, and she had portrayed herself to my family as like this angel person, and she was supposed to, be on the same page as me, but she didn't stay on that page for that long. And the next thing I know, she was trying to like turn me out and turn me into a tweaker and do all this stuff. So I'm like, I need to go. I need to go do something. Go see my friends. Here's my plan. I'll go to the club. I'll meet my homie at the club. He'll be drinking. I'll be zannied out because I didn't really want to drink like that. And by the time it wears off, I'll be able to take us both home safely. that was the idea. So I take her friend home, and we end up smoking some pills and shit, and um whatever else everything come on. The Xanax was probably already too much, because I can't, even if I take a whole bar, if I snort a whole bar or whatever, I'm gone. I'm blacked out. It don't even take so me and benzos, it's been a crazy thing. But so by the time I'm calling myself going to Hurricane Bay or wherever we were going, I'm at 7th Street and Thunderbird. That's the last thing I remember. 7th Street and Thunderbird in my 2008 Hyundai Sonata, right? And so we're next thing I know, I come to at 43rd Ave and Union Hills, and I'm barreling towards the back of somebody at a red light. I came to with just enough time to hit the brakes and slow myself, but I still ran into the back of them. And it was like a bumper car, like, and they went like through the intersection. All right, so I'm like, at this point, I'd already had a couple hit and run incidences where I was like, I can't go out like this, whatever. So I essentially stop I'm like, the whole front end of my car is smashed in, right? The whole front end of my car is smashed in. I'm like, my instinct is, all right, you know what? Let's do the right thing. Let's get out. Well, next thing I know, I realized that the car wasn't in park. I fucking put it in park, and the shit starts. The whole front end is smashed in, no power steering, but I take off, right? And I go into a neighborhood nearby. I parked the car, and I'm looking for my phone. I couldn't find my phone. So I actually get out and walk back to the scene of the accident. and look for my phone, right? Oh yeah, I've got many guardian angels. So now I'm like, I can't find my phone. So I go back to look for my whip. Couldn't find my whip because, the Zans. And then, all right, so now I'm like, all right, what am I going to do now? No phone, so I just start walking. Now, if you're familiar with the valley at all, the distance, the blackout drive that was a long way to go in a blackout and not crash already. But I walked from 43rd and Union Hills to 16th Street and Bell. Along the way, I jumped into somebody's backyard and actually took a nap. There was like I remember like linking up with a few random people along the way, just kind of walking. But when I finally get there, I'm like trying to get in. My girlfriend at the time, she was in tweaker sleep, which is when if you're not familiar with this, people who come down from amphetamines after they've been awake for like long periods of time, I'm talking days and days, they will sleep for sometimes 2 days straight. It's crazy. It's scary. Motherfuckers you can't wake them up. You can't wake them up. But so she's in that mode. I'm throwing rocks at the window and all that, trying to get her to wake up, doing all sorts, going, finding phones and things. And finally, she opens the door, and I show, and she's like, "Where the fuck? What happened to you?" Yeah. I had thrown my keys. This was no, this was a long time ago. This was like 2010. Yeah, 2010. Um, so she basically, I'm like, "Yo, this is what happened. I threw my keys in the dumpster. I was thinking about reporting my car stolen. What should I do?" I was like, what should I do?" She's like, "How about telling the truth?" And I was like, "Well, when?" And then I hear a knock at the door. Dun, dun, dun. And she's like, "How about now?" And it was my mom. And she was at the door of the apartment. And she was like, "What's going on?" I was like, "Yo, mom, I took some Xanax. I got in a blackout. I wrecked my car. I don't know." And so we actually went and found my car. We reported, we called the police or whatever. They said that they had my vehicle, but they didn't. It was still sitting where I left it. Somebody had put a for sale sign on it. I left it in front of somebody's house. We found my vehicle, right? I ended up getting a hit and run, or no, yeah, I ended up getting a hit and run, but I was somewhat glad at the time because I didn't get another DUI, which I had already had one in 2008 or something like that, in 2009. When I was 22, I got a DUI. So I was like 23 or something, 24. Because this was I went to prison when I was 26 in 2012. But yeah, so that experience right there, that was like an early Xanax experience, right? So I'm talking 2008 or 9 or whatever, 10, whatever I said. Imagine how much ensued. Because it didn't stop after that by any means. By no means did it stop after that. Um, so, but you know what? Also, that event was the segue for me to get out of that relationship where I was living with that chick. Like, I couldn't get out. She had me all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I really do, dog. I wish I had a GoPro with me at all times over the last 15 years. But you know what? I could still use that GoPro now because now I'm just a crazy motherfucker that be like down to do whatever. But yeah, I never got strung out on benzos. I never got physically dependent on them. I did have a prescription for Klonopin at one time with my Suboxone. I was one of those people that was getting benzos and Suboxone together. Yeah, man. And you know what? For those of you who haven't seen my teeth, let me show y'all, man, because I got it. Let me show y'all, man. I'm really appreciating the love right now, yo. This is something else. Tell me what they look like if you look at it. They actually look legit, huh? Too legit to quit. Rice was a young G, man. Yo, dog, you know what? Check this out. Even if you don't get braces, just take care of your teeth because there's something charming about a crooked smile, right? Like, I've always had jacked up, jacked up teeth somewhat, and I never had braces, but it's like something about when you smile and you're just a little like whatever, it makes other people smile. And of course, it's always great to have perfect teeth, but above all, you just want to be able to eat certain food later. And dog, let me tell you, I never thought that. I don't know why it never occurred to me that I might deal with something like this because I was shot in the mouth when I was 19. But I've smoked every fucking. We're talking rocks, we're talking meth, fentanyl, all that stuff, and it's crazy because at the end of the day, the medication that they administer to help you get off of opiates actually makes your teeth fall out. So I had to deal with that too. But even with all those things, it only just started to happen this year. Like, so yeah, for sure, man. Don't even trip. And you know, um, yeah, and I'm actually part of a class action lawsuit to yeah, because I might my Suboxone prescriptions and whatnot are documented throughout the years and all that stuff. So if anything, and my teeth are I should get something from that if it actually wants to I do what it do. Damn, man, we ain't got no. I ain't got no papers. I ain't got no papers, man. Oh yeah, we got to. Oh yeah, so I was gonna kind of I'm on my morning thing. I feel like it looks legit, but like kind of like too legit. I mean, and these are the off-white ones, but for anybody who needs that type of situation, this is like it's like a bridge, or like so to speak, to get me to where I can get some like real deal dental work done. The lawsuit is there's a class action lawsuit for people whose teeth have been affected by Suboxone. Yeah, and it does. And honestly, I saw that's what I was saying. I saw the results in my video. I posted a short where I was wearing them, with my hair on some Jerry curl action. You know what I'm saying? With the curl. And I haven't got the compensation for it yet, but yeah, so the look has definitely helped. Man, I'm kind of fucked up right now. So right now I'm just on the coffee, marijuana, and Suboxone a little bit, just cause. But to be honest, I got the tablets and I snort it now just to avoid the fucking teeth thing. Um. Oh man, I got some sounds, bro. So look, I'm just gonna play some jams here while I do this motion. How I get down with the Arizona sun. We're gonna hold up. Wait a minute. All right. So anyway, before I get to work here, and I want to speak about my little hiatus for a second. For anybody who's Bryson, getting into it on the YouTube THIZZ, if you're still pursuing this thing, or anybody, there's a lot of, if you study like what to do or whatever, it's a lot of like, be consistent. Don't miss a day. Post every day, right? And I've been on that, but so I was feeling down about missing like a week or so or more shit. But I decided to use that opportunity to reevaluate how I'm going to show up, reevaluate my approach. So you guys should see some more succinct, like just bust your head open content coming from me. And but I'm trying to balance my daily routines where I don't be like do the drug addict thing, which is go full bore in one thing and then neglect everything else, because that's what's happening, and that's what could have happened with my relationship and some other choices I made over the last week. But like I said, the big thing was how I navigated that that confirmed my level up. And yeah, so I could have been like, oh no, I done dropped the ball and I'm not even gonna do it no more. Easily. But no, I said, you know what? It's actually a perfect opportunity for me to just look at what's working, and then come back like stronger. Ooh, there we go.
The fisherman must astral travel. I'm just passing through. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Bang, 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 bang. Lightning. Yeah, right. No lying or love. Peace that we ride on to forever. Like whoa. Bang, 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 bang. Lightning. Yeah, right. No lying or love. Peace and we ride until forever. Like whoa. Ha.
You gotta get like a knee bend too at the same time. So it's like actually, and then you just work on your form, Yeah, that's one thing I'm like doing in my morning SouthWst, Oh yeah, this thing too. Like get your hand here and one hand behind the back. So it's like this. It kind of gives you it's like a stretch slash motion thing. I don't know, like
no lying or love.
Ninja thing almost too. Like it's probably part of some type of like karate type motion. I just get inspired to do different things, and when it works for me, I just add it on to my how I get down. So, but yeah, this motion right here, if you do this, it helps you balance because you can put, you know what I'm saying, and then you can do this too. But by pulling that way, and then your leg, it helps you stay balanced. I don't know, and then you can add on to it like this, and like extend your leg, and lean back, So that's how. That's one of the poses I'll hit. Like when I wake up in the morning, just and after that, you just add the breathing. You get the breathing, and yeah, this has been a great live for me, man. And I don't got any blunt wraps or papers, so I got to go do it. But I'm about to start working on my addition outside. Man, I do so many things, right? And I just want to like use it all as content, but I need help, and I'm trying to implore my lady as my camera person, and she just kind of sucked at it the first time, and was more concerned with like some of the aesthetic things. And I was like, yo, these videos aren't about the aesthetic. These videos, but she was right about me showing up looking better. So, um, absolutely, and but yeah, she's gonna get it. We'll get her there. Once I could have a camera person follow me, I could do way better workout things, and like me trying to have some document me building this thing I'm building. It's been fucking this is not possible. I had a saw fall. I did like a live. I had a saw flying down, the phone just fall over. So it's like fuck that. But what I should do is a video of me just kind of showing like what it is and what it's been, because it's been a whole thing, and I'm basically building a fucking house, um, kind of ghetto fab style. We do everything ghetto fab over here, even though this ain't really the ghetto or the hood, but it's just it's just a thing. Ain't nothing but a thing. But yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear that fucking song, but lightning. I got some shit cooking too, man. Bryson, I saw your fucking comment, man. Drop an album. I'm like, I don't even know. Um, me like doing this YouTube thing has been like the whole me even finding a way to like put my music out there that I couldn't establish for years. So, um, I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna do that, but someday I gotta get. I'm going to get help. I'm gonna get over this year. It's gonna be like a team of people. Um, and the first person is joined up recently. So this is the whole thing. Like I went through a lot of toxic bullshit, and if you can find somebody who like basically adds on to you, like or like they're actually into you, I don't know, or like they're just and you don't like you don't give a fuck, right? Like when you start out, right, like you don't, your concern is to protect your shit, and you're like, I don't give a damn. But this person is like still adamant, and your situation, maybe if when you're at your low, that's what I'm talking about. If they find you and you're at a low, and and you're actually not open to a relationship, but their their interest in you is so strong or whatever, that says a lot, man. Like you don't have to. There's no effort. A Discord server. Okay, Discord. All right, I'm gonna write that down. I'll write that down, man. And dude, I can't. A thousand thank you. I can't say enough. I can't extend my gratitude enough for tapping in. Right now, I'm about to go to the store and get some marijuana rolling stuff. But yeah, okay. Discord. And then later today, I'm gonna post that head crack shit. I'm gonna post some of that head crack shit. Yeah, and I'm gonna go peruse around on your channel and see what's popping. You know, see what you've been up to, my brother. Boy, hey, love, peace, and all that. Love, peace, and hair grease. Until the next episode, players.